I just want all the junk gone.
What do you want for it?
60 bucks.
I'd say 30.
Sold.
Thanks, Shelley. 35 it is. Would you take 40 for it?
Sold.
Offer you 20.
Sold. I like saying sold.
Whoa, look at that old car there. Look at these cars.
Yeah.
Let me just take it for a little spin. Tin heaven. And there weren't more than 1,000 of these ever made. What's the crazy price on this?
36.
3,600.
Yeah.
I'm Scott Cozens,
I'm Sheldon Smithens.
and we're pickers.
See that fork in the road? Take it. We travel all over Canada.
Looking for hidden gems in basements, attics, and barns. For me, it's all about the thrill of the hunt. Oh man, we might have hit the mother lode here. I like to move fast. I can always find something we can make a profit on.
I thought I'd seen it all, Scott. I'm looking for that one-of-a-kind item that has its own story to tell. Just like the people we meet, every story is different. It's not junk to us. Beautiful province, New Brunswick.
It really is.
Scott, did you know the world's biggest lobster is here in New Brunswick? It's 90 tons.
I did not know that.
Did you realize the world's longest covered bridge was in New Brunswick?
I didn't realize that either.
A third of the world's French fries come from New Brunswick.
You're simply a fountain of useless information.
Hey, Scott, we never did get our pinball machines out of British Columbia.
I'm gonna say 22, let's quit.
2,200.
Shake hands.
Done. Well, Don's supposed to bring him out himself and set him up.
We haven't heard from him.
No, maybe we'll touch base with Jerry and see if he's heard from him.
Why don't we give Jerry a call?
Do you know what time it is there?
Only a 3-hour time difference.
I'm telling him you said to. He's not picking up.
This is Jerry. Sorry, can't take your call right now. Leave a message.
Hey, Jerry. Sorry to call so early. Sheldon made me. He wanted to get you out of bed. He said you weren't working hard enough. Talk to you later. Bye.
We're in St. Leonard, New Brunswick, and we're going to see Ghislaine and Katie.
Ghislaine.
Yeah, Ghislaine, I think. This should be interesting. They're young. They're in their 30s.
30s. What do they collect?
Eclectic, a little bit of everything. So I think we're close here, Scott.
I think it's right here. Right here. Hey, how are you?
Are you Ghislaine?
Yes.
I'm Sheldon.
Katie and Ghislaine are younger than most of the people that we see in this business. That's a good thing. I just hope they have something we can buy.
What do you like to collect?
Anything we
like
like,
more,
we
yeah.
buy.
Well, let's see what you got.
Yes.
Here, take a ride.
I don't like the sound of that.
How did you find a coffin?
Coming from
An old man that he knows. It's cool, different.
I got a feeling we're gonna be buried today.
But it's only a single, so one of us walks out unscathed. Yeah, you got a beaver with no teeth. This was an old beaver that had lost his front teeth.
What, in a fight?
Was heading towards the coffin.
Lost him in a hockey game or something?
What about the antlers?
Oh, the antlers.
Are they elk antlers?
Yeah, I think so, huh?
What would you want for a pair of elk antlers?
125. I don't know. I bought mine at the garage sale for 15 bucks.
Now, your name, Ghislaine?
Ghislaine? You can call me Gus.
Gus, that would be easier.
Yeah.
Call him Gus.
Yeah.
There's always new stuff coming in.
Every week we buy more stuff. Picking's addicting.
Yeah.
You just want to go and pick some more.
You never know
always.
what you're gonna get next.
Whoa!
I'll have you a race. There's 2 of them.
That one works and the other one doesn't.
I'll just walk. I'll walk.
I need some practice on the pogo stick.
Whoa!
I've lost my knack.
Army hat.
Yeah, it's First World War, probably.
Too bad it didn't have a bullet in it.
Yeah, well, lucky for the guy that wore it that it doesn't have a bullet in it. They're not rare, though, because
No.
think how many people were
Yeah.
fighting in First World War.
Some good oil and gas, but a lot of them are rusted out.
If that one was in great shape, it's a $40 tin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of our clients are looking for stuff in really good nick.
There's not a lot here.
Well, I'm interested to see what the stuff that you think is really cool. I want to see what's in the house.
That's probably in the house, right?
Come take a look.
I got lots in there.
We've seen a lot of marginal things. I'm looking for the good stuff.
Sheldon, what about that?
Oh, yeah. There's a fire hydrant. And this one's kind of got a good look to it. I kind of like that. That's a little bigger than what we had before.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I don't
got
think
this
we usually get them with the base, right?
What would you want for that? Gus.
I didn't want to sell the fire hydrant. You don't see them too often, especially that old, like 1922.
Don't suppose you'd take $100 for that, would you?
Geez, you're hard on me.
Oh, yeah.
150?
You know what? That'll get things flowing. 150 it is.
It's picking.
Yeah. You gotta sell some.
Yeah, you gotta sell some to
Get
have
some
some
more.
back. Yeah.
That fire hydrant's a good thing. If we can pick up 2 or 3 more good things, it'll be worth the trip.
Hey, I like the stairwell. Did you build this?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the sawmill.
With sawmill.
We make mostly our stuff ourselves, like
Yeah.
our stairs and our cupboards. They're homemade, handmade.
We go up to their bedroom, and I spot a piece of needlepoint.
That's the kind of thing somebody will put in a bathroom. Nice little entranceway piece.
What would you sell that for?
Probably about $25.
Done. Good. Thank you. I think with a piece of glass on it, we should get $50.
She is so cute.
Yeah.
The best thing I've seen all day is a little Himalayan blue point cat. I want to take that baby home with me.
You found it.
What's the story of that?
You found the treasure.
That's your treasure?
Yeah.
A real broadsword is thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars.
Arr, matey. Upon closer inspection, was made in Pakistan yesterday. Nice decorator piece, but not a whole lot of value.
You see that a lot these days. Nothing wrong with it, it's just not something we sell.
That's quite the chair you got over there. I spot from a distance a really magnificent chair. Incredible carving. If I had to guess, I think this is maybe very early 1800s.
Yeah.
Now, is that something you'd sell?
I got it from his mom.
You can't sell a gift. That's no-go territory.
This is kind of an odd thing to have in your kitchen.
Yeah.
It's an oldie.
Yeah, it is old.
Yeah, it's sort of turn of the century, maybe a little before,
Yeah,
but
and it's oak underneath that black paint.
Yeah.
we see quite a few of them on the road. It's not my cup of tea.
Hey,
now I love the chair. Now I
Nice.
love the chair. I like that cat. That cat likes me too. You want to come home with me, don't you? Yes, you do.
Oh, no.
I want that cat.
What about this little trunk I spotted over here, the humpback trunk?
I'd sell that.
Here, grab a little
It's in
side
really
on
nice
that.
condition.
Interior decorators love those things.
I think there's a few bucks to be made in that trunk. Would you take, say, 75?
Oh, no. Maybe 90.
90.
And it's not the
Nice
worst
deal.
one. We should be able to get 140, 150 out of it pretty easily, and we can put the stuff we bought in it to travel back.
Throw the
When
cat
I
in
bought
and
it.
take the cat with us.
No.
Gus and Katie take us upstairs to their little living room. I see a neat little beehive thing.
Comes from an old general store. They used to put the twine in there.
I'm a big fan of old country store stuff. It says patent April 30th, 1841, August 21st, 1855, and April 11th, 1861.
Why is there so many dates on that?
They kept repatenting. They'd make a little change and apply for another patent. kept refining the design.
That's just a great little thing when something is decorative as that, to hold twine. So what would it take to buy this? They're both looking very painful here.
60 bucks.
60 bucks, 60 bucks.
It's a real good deal.
It's a pretty decent deal, but I just gotta try to negotiate because I haven't done any all day. How about 50 bucks?
50 bucks a done deal.
50 bucks?
Yeah.
Good. Done deal. That's a good buy for us. We should easily double up on that.
A church window.
Yeah.
Yep.
Geez, that's a good idea.
A washing machine's kind of neat. Whoa, Scott, put your finger right here.
It's got an automatic mangler. You're a little kid and you wake up in the middle of the
know.
night and that's what you see.
That scared face.
That's sort of a nice little sled.
It's in great condition.
Common, yeah.
They've got a nice Comet sled. It's not the oldest sled in the world, but it's pretty, it's in good condition. So what would you sell one of those for?
I'd need like 125.
Well, that's about what we could get for it, I think.
Yeah.
It's about 125. That's just too much for us.
We need to talk and plot some strategy here because we're not making any headway. We're not buying a whole lot here.
What do you think about that sled? I mean, I don't want to pay 125 for it, but you want to grind her a little bit on
Let me
it?
take another tackle on it. Is there a
What?
few things that maybe you're interested
Well,
in?
why don't you grab the sled? I'll grab a couple things. I think I can put a little mini package together.
Oh, good. Time to try Katie on with a bit of a package deal. She was too much on the Comet sled, but maybe as a group, she'll sell us all the things at a reasonable price.
I got the mini CNR package here. The lamp, the first aid box, the lock, and the sled. What are you thinking?
150.
I was thinking 125.
140.
135.
140. Okay.
140.
All right. Thank you.
Gus and Katie, great couple. They love what they do. They're passionate about it. Good day, actually, at the end of the day.
It was
Oh, yeah.
really fun.
Good experience.
Ooh, it's a bit of a pig. We can make a few bucks on that.
It is something that'll sell quickly.
We still got a little room in the truck for more stuff. And that's not a bad looking humpback trunk.
And it doesn't smell of mothballs. I think this is my favorite thing of the day. That's a good old piece, great for anybody that's got a country store collection.
Really nice to see you guys.
Thank you
Yes.
very much. Great dealing with you.
You
Yeah.
guys are welcome back anytime.
Keep
Thank
picking.
you.
I think that as Katie and Gus have more experience, they're gonna get better things, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna find a couple gems here.
Have you seen the cat?
No.
Oh, my cat! You give me my cat back. Oh, nice try.
Whoa. Yo,
Gentlemen, I see that you called this morning.
you finally got out of bed, did you?
So what's happening?
And did you make a call to Don on those pinballs?
I'll get a hold of him. I'll get him down here and we'll get everything all set up.
Don't let them leave unless every single one works.
I'll lock him in until it's all done.
How's it going down there?
Oh, it's okay. We got a few things. Got a nice early fire hydrant, 1920s.
My dog Chewy, he'll love that fire hydrant when you get back.
Oh, whoa.
How about this guy here?
That looks almost like an antique store.
Well, if he's got his best merchandise outside, it's not looking too favorable. I love this. No map, just go look for a pick.
That's a nice thing about being on the road. Just everything slows down. There's no specific time requirements. You don't have to be at a meeting at any time.
Here's some old barns, but they're full of cows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whoa, look at that old car there. Look at these cars.
Yeah. Should we go talk to this guy?
Absolutely. Let's check them out. There's an Edsel there. Where you find cars, you almost always find signs. So we're stopping in to see what we can pick up. You must be the owner.
Yes, I am.
Scott, how are you?
Pretty good. Jimmy Reed.
And I'm Sheldon. Nice
Glad
to
to
meet
meet
you, Jimmy.
So what's the story on the Edsel?
That's a California car, and it's all restored. Are you buying a car today?
We're not really in the market for cars. You got anything else?
Car-related things?
Anything that we can
Oil
flip and make a
cans?
buck on, because we buy and sell. That's what
Well,
we do.
I have a garage back there with some parts.
Can we go take a look?
Oh, I guess so. When I started collecting cars in 1960, when I was 16 years old. Some of the cars that I bought in 1963, I still have them. And I liked them and I kept them.
John Collins, is that a drink from down here?
Yes, it is.
I've never seen Sussex other than here, too.
Whoa, you got a big one in the back. Man, that looks minty. There's a killer Coca-Cola sign.
This is right up our alley. It's a good-looking thing.
It lights up nice.
On the back, it's got Sprite onto it.
Sprite.
The Coke sign belonged to my uncle, and he ran a store in Port Elgin. When Coke delivered it, he shut the store down the next week, so the sign never got hung up. And it just sat in the garage for the last 30 or 40 years.
Yeah, it hasn't sat in a box because it's got a little bit of road wear on it. New old stock, never been hung. It's in almost perfect condition. It's not an early one because it would have had the registration in the tail.
It's kind of odd to have somebody's name on the top of it. It's a little more collectible if it's sort of generic.
So what are you thinking in terms of a price on
Oh,
it?
I say about $1,200. I don't know if that's too cheap or not.
It's definitely not too cheap.
$1,200 just ain't gonna happen.
We want to be in it at
Yeah.
400.
At 400.
Yeah.
That's kind of cheap.
It all depends what you paid for it, whether it's cheap or not. What'd you pay for it?
I didn't pay anything for
Well,
it.
there you go. You're in the black.
What's your bottom line, Jimmy?
$650. That's the bottom line.
See, I was thinking you really meant to say 5.
No, I don't think I meant to say that.
I can see it in your eyes.
Would you go 6?
Okay, we'll go 6.
Let's go 6.
We'll go 6.
You got it.
A little more than I wanted to pay, but that's a darn good sign.
It was a little bit hard selling that sign, but I guess it's time to let it go.
I'm hoping we can get $1,000 quick, or maybe if we put it in auction, Sheldon can hammer it down for $1,500.
What's going on here, Jimmy?
And that came off the barn out back.
It'll look good in our warehouse, which happens to be an old livery. How much do you value that at?
$200.
Would you go 100?
$125.
You gonna throw in the beat-up Coke sign with somebody etching their initials all over it?
And those initials and people's names on there, I know all of them.
It is?
Yeah.
Those things sell for $350, $450 easy if they're good condition. This one wasn't, but it had some charm.
I got a suggestion. $150.
$175 for both of them.
175 bucks, done.
Oh, okay, we're in.
Okay.
Can't lose on a Coke sign.
Got anything else to show us, Jimmy?
Well, I can show you some cars.
Let's go look at some cars.
Let me just take it for a little spin.
Lots of fun. Thank you, Jimmy. Where do you want to put your initials?
Yeah, it's got some charm to it, doesn't it?
I like it.
Little decoration.
Absolutely.
That Coke sign, somebody's gonna love that for their garage. What do you got there, Jimmy?
1955 Pontiac.
That is a beauty. As we're leaving, Jimmy wanted to show us an old Pontiac hood ornament, one of the best hood ornaments I've ever seen.
That is good enough. You buy the ornament and then work the car around it.
That's right.
$100.
$100?
$100. Okay.
That was the easy one.
Yeah. We settled at $100, which I think is a fair price for that piece. It's not perfect, but you don't see them. Well, Jimmy, thank you very much. We got to get on our way. We're going to head down the road and see if we can find us another pick.
I have a friend down the road,
Do you? What's his name?
Ron.
Jimmy sends us on our way with a lead. We're going to Ron's.
I love when all the dots start connecting. That's what picking's all about.
All right, I'm excited for this.
We've got the pinballs. They got to be set up. They got to be set up right.
Ideally, I would love to sell one of these pinball machines before the guys even got back here.
We have a guy in mind that we're going to give a phone call to who's really interested in pinball. He's going to come down once they're set up.
Hey, Jimmy was a good guy.
You know, it never hurts to stop. You just never know what you're going to find.
And now we got another lead.
Give me another block to go.
There we are.
There it is. White Rose Gas. That's hilarious. Look at that truck. Oh, it's a Studebaker.
This is the right guy. Let's hope he's got some stuff for us.
Scott Cozens.
Scott, how you doing?
Hi, and I'm Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Nice to meet you. Ron used to be a mechanic, and now he collects oil and gas. It's interesting how he spun his old job into a collecting hobby.
I've been collecting pretty close to 30 years. Started by picking up 15 cans in a barn in St. Andrews.
Looks like the tin room is open.
This is where my collection started, right here.
Right here.
That's it, and then it moved into here. I like my cans.
Tin heaven. He's got every kind of oil and gas tin you could ever want in there.
I love restoring cans. I get a nice can, I clean it up, I polish it, and I love it.
What would you want for a Red Indian motor oil tin?
I have to have 100.5.
And what do you sell the Red Indian Aviations for?
Well, 125 maybe.
You're in the price range where it's tempting. Red Indian, the most highly sought after and most desired gasoline collectible in Canada. That's a nice one.
That's a beauty.
Really good condition. See, that's the one I want because it's got the top on it.
Yeah,
So what do you think that's worth?
that's 8 to 1,000.
$1,000 for a tin sounds crazy to most people. My son said it best. Why would anyone pay money for a tin with nothing in it? But there are people that pay money, and big money, for tins with nothing in it. Oh, there's the good one. Ron's got a great little handy oiler. That is absolutely flat out mint. I'm betting there weren't more than maybe 1,000 of these ever made.
Yeah.
Super rare. I've seen them before for 600, 1,000. What's the crazy price on this?
36.
$3,600?
So 3,600 is just too much money for us to pay to turn a profit. This is the early Red Indian.
Yeah.
I like that tin. That's an old tin, probably from the 20s. Really scarce. We have a buyer that loves anything from that era. So what would that go for?
It's probably a $1,000 bill.
Can I just put this over here for now? Let me think about it and come back later.
Scott was complaining his boots were hurting him.
Yeah.
I thought, well, you'd look good in a pair of those.
I imagine those would be hurting a lot more. Back in 65, 68, when golf took over from VA,
Yeah.
the attendants wore those. And the big ones were a window display.
Oh, okay.
Golf's not our favorite thing, but there's an old saying, if you can't make it good, make it big. And that one was big.
What would you need for one of those?
I'd have to have 75 out of it.
Let's say 60.
$60?
Always like a novelty item. We settled at 60 bucks. Hey, you guys, what do you think of my new look?
Love it. I think you should have tried to get both. Looking through the little cabinet, spot a couple really nice little rings. They were just giveaways for kids, right?
Just a little promotional thing.
They are cute as
Yeah,
can
they're
be.
kinda cute.
One's got mobile oil on it with the Pegasus. The other one's a nice little Buick ring. Really cute little things. What would you want out of those?
20 apiece.
Any room? 30 bucks for the pair? Under the arm shake?
Is that new math?
Is that under the arm shake?
I was going to shake for you here, Ron.
We should be able to double or even triple up on those to the right guy or gal.
White Rose credit cards, paper.
Paper credit cards.
You interested in those?
When did that come out?
40, stated 47, I think.
What would you do? Just take it and show it to them and
Yeah,
they'd write the
so
information
they'd write
down?
the information off,
They'd
yeah.
mail you a
Yeah.
bill at the end of the month.
Yeah.
What would you sell it for?
I've sold them for 125. No problem.
I'm going to go make a phone call. Would you guys excuse me?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Back in
Yeah.
a few minutes. Hey, Jerry, it's Sheldon.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, has that shipment come in?
Yeah.
Any chance you talked to anybody about selling some of those pinball machines?
No, I made a few phone calls around.
There is interest in them for sure.
We have a customer that's potential.
But don't sell the Tommy game. Scott has his eye on that.
I'll try and remember that.
You guys take care.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, Jerry.
That's a fairly good sign.
What would you want for that?
Well, if you win 100, I'd sell it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That no smoking sign, you interested in selling that?
$100.
That's a good condition,
All right.
I can't argue. We've had that sign before, we did pretty well on it. Sold it for $250.
Now, why would you have a little miner's lantern?
Bought it one day. What would that be worth to you?
30 bucks. All right. I expect we'll get 60 or maybe 70 for that.
Well, that's a bit of an oddball, isn't it? Right on the floor is the best cream separator I've seen in a long, long time. Look at that. That's a beauty. Interior decorators love those because they're an accent piece they can put on a kitchen counter, they can put it on a table. It just sort of brings out the old vintage feel. What would you want for that?
60.
I can't even argue with that. 60 bucks is fair on that. We'll sell that no problem. Could we package a little bit of stuff? Maybe I'll try them one at a time. How's that? You got one piece over here in particular I like the look of. It's a sample book for a Buick engine. Never seen it before.
Yeah, that's and just as clean as can be.
Where'd you come by that?
Friend of mine, he was in the Studebaker Club. He was cleaning his attic, moving. Brought him to meeting one day. Anybody want these?
Really came out of nowhere. Huh. Isn't that the best find?
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Look at that.
I might consider that, and I might consider the other one.
I've been thinking about that square Red Indian heavy-duty oil tin and that beautiful little book. I don't want to leave without making a decent offer on them. I really do like this one.
You do?
And I like this too. So tell me what you're thinking on.
8 and 2.
800 for the tin, 200 for the book. I know I'm not getting the book any cheaper because he's got multiple offers at 200 for that book. 6 and 2.
Plus 50.
Plus 50, but you're gonna have to earn it. I know I'm gonna shake hands, but I wanna throw it. You gotta check our truck, make sure it's ready to ride home in.
We can handle that.
Huh?
All right.
We got a deal.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay.
For 50 bucks, we get an ace mechanic looking at Betsy.
Not the best sign in the world, but we sell them every time we get them. We'll at least double our money, if not triple our money real quick. That's a great tin. And I've never even seen that before.
That's really cool.
It's not very often you go to the basement of a guy that collects oil tins and buy 2 of his better things. Let's see what we got here. Everything good?
Everything's perfect.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thanks a lot, Ron.
Come and see us in Calgary.
You're welcome anytime, guys.
All in all, it was a great day. We saw a bunch of cars at the side of the road. It led to a Coke sign, and it led to Ron.
What a great guy, Ron.
That was a lot of fun.
And you know what the best part is? This vehicle seems to be running like a charm.
Betsy got a tune-up.
Hey guys,
Oh, wow, those look awesome, Don. Let's fire these things up.
Perfect.
we gotta try them.
So, Jared, what do you say we put a little wager on this?
Yeah.
I definitely think that if we had a pinball competition, I would win.
Whatever.
1 ball each. Loser has to sweep the entire shop.
All right.
Okay, so Don, you're the referee. Oh.
Nice.
Come on.
Oh.
All right. Show me how it's done, Jerry.
That's it. 1 ball. Brooke's the winner. Victorious. Looks like you're Sweeping the floor, Jerry.
I beat Jerry, of course. How's your back, Jerry?
Do you want to go get the broom that you rolled in on and I'll use it already?
What a beautiful part of the world.
It's a part I've never been to before.
Going to see Mark and Shelley in St. Andrews, New Brunswick. Well, this lady Shelley phoned me. Apparently her husband Mark is quite the collector, but she wants to sell some stuff.
Haven't we ridden this bus before? And it's never a smooth ride.
I think we're
I think it's right over here.
Nice little gingerbread house. And a barn out back.
Oh, nice looking barn, too.
Yeah. We pull up to their house, but what really intrigues us is that great looking barn in the background.
We haven't really filled the van up, but we're hoping today will be a good pick to send us back home.
Hello.
Hey,
Are you Mark?
I am.
Hi, I'm Sheldon.
Nice to meet you.
Scott, how are you?
I'm Sheldon.
Hi.
Oh, we've been collecting for, what, 25 years now?
It was
Long
our
as you've been
hobby.
married?
There's stuff everywhere. So I think I'm past a little bit the collecting.
He wants to get rid of stuff. I don't.
So you stay in the house.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I just want all the junk gone.
Well, let's go take a look, because it looks like an old barn.
All right.
It's probably about 150 years old.
Yeehaw, you guys have stuff.
Yeah,
Lots
a
of
little
stuff.
bit. The state of the barn is getting out of control.
Ugly has no value.
I love collecting, and when I see something at a yard sale or an auction, and I get pretty excited, that's for sure. The heart gets pumping.
Now, that's a sweetheart little piece. I'd go 10 bucks on it, only because I think it's cute.
I'm gonna have to pass.
I spot a photograph. It's the Nanaimo, British Columbia baseball team from 1899. You got a ball team from the West Coast here on the East Coast. What do you think?
You want the frame with it too, or?
This is going to be a long
Shelley, how do we get
day.
rid of Mark? Yeah.
50 bucks.
How about 20?
Let's go 40.
25.
Shelley, thank you, my dear. That's going to be our tactic today. Let's talk price with Shelley. Mark, your coffee is ready in the house.
This is sort of neat, this New Brunswick Lands and Mines thing. It's got some age to it, doesn't it?
Tell you what, make me a good offer on that.
Shell, what do you think, 40 bucks?
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
That's not what I was thinking.
Shake her hand, Sheldon.
Okay, Shelley.
No, hold it. An even $50 bill.
We'll split it right down the middle, right between you here, 45.
We settle at 45, not going to lose that deal. We'll still double up on that.
Hey, Scott, what do you think of this little store display?
In that condition, it's going to have to be the right price.
I'd say 75.
I'd say 100. Sold?
Nah,
Shelley, now seriously, 75.
Okay.
Done.
Cutting in our retirement money.
What would you part for a blueberry picker?
20
15.
Shelley. What do you want for it?
60 bucks.
I'd say 30.
Sold.
Thanks, Shelley. Would you take 40 for it?
Sold.
Offer you 20.
Sold. I like saying sold.
Nice old scale. See, a really nice weigh scale. It's early, and it's got the 1 cent thing over the top of it. You almost never see that on the weigh scales.
That came out of the St. John's City Market. You want to get weighed?
No, I don't want to get weighed.
Go on, Scotty.
As long as you don't look.
It's completely accurate, I'm told. I'm told.
Okay. That's not low enough for me.
But was it accurate?
I hope not. What's the price on it?
600.
Oh, you
See-
can go lower than 600.
Well, you see, I'd be into
Of
it.
course you can.
It's not your job. I'll take 100 bucks off.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Sheldon, can you take care of him? I want to talk to Shelley.
You want us to get divorced?
As long as it happens after we're gone. We need to be down closer to $250, $300.
How about 4? That's a good price. You can double your money at least on that.
Stand your ground, Scott.
$350.
That's what I was thinking.
$350. See, she was
I was
thinking
thinking
50.
$350.
All right.
There we go. It's a good-looking thing we're going to be able to make money on. I love these bottles over here. That is Mark's Red Ball collection.
Red Ball in St. John started in 1833, and then the Olins bought it back in the 30s or something like that. And then Olins went on to become Moosehead Breweries.
Now you got 2 of these bottles. What would you sell a bottle for?
I'd sell that other one.
I got the one in my hand that I want to...
The other one's for sale.
I try to get the best one out of him. He's not parting with that. He's prepared to part with one that's got some damage to the label. The logo's a little rougher.
Make me an offer.
$10. I mean, that's what I'd pay.
$10.
Okay.
What's the going rate for a King Cole box?
One of the most popular advertising items in the Maritimes is King Cole. It always sells well in our market.
$40.
How about 25?
How about 35?
How about 30?
30.
Settled at $30. Should make a few bucks on that.
That's a nice little guy, isn't it?
That's cool.
Original paper.
There's a nice old butcher's item. It's a paper roller, but it's about half the size of the ones you usually see. We see the bigger ones all the time, but what would a little guy cost?
What would a little guy cost, Shelley?
$50.
I think Shelley's right, $50.
How about 40?
45.
Okay, $45.
Okay.
Thank you very much. You're actually getting a little softer as the day goes on. Here, why don't we go back to the house?
Scott and I always want to get into the house because that's where you're going to find the best stuff.
Hello? Brooke? Jerry? Hey! Oh, front door.
Hey, Kevin.
I'm Kevin, and I collect pinballs, motorcycles, artwork, whatever catches my eye. They run all right?
Oh, they're amazing. Give it a shot.
I've got one at home. I grew up, probably wasted a few quarters in the arcades. They're neat, fun things to have around. Most interested in Kiss, of course.
Of course.
These are not nearly as collectible.
They're not, no.
What's the price? All 4.
That one's out of the equation because Uncle Scott wants to take it home.
Okay, so then the 3 of them. What's the price?
I'm thinking around $4,400.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm kind of in at 3. And that's a long ways away.
What about 38?
Let's do 35.
Sounds good. All right.
Thanks, Brooke. I'm really happy we ended up where we did.
Kevin's happy and we're happy, and I think the boys will be happy too.
Oh, I see something I need. Christie's. Christie's, a home manufacturer, probably from the teens or 20s. That's gotta be a scarce sign.
Can I tell you something about this?
Please do.
When he was out doing Christmas shopping, he found that and wrapped it up for me for Christmas. So the thing is, I think it should be sold so I could get a real Christmas present.
Oh, okay, how much do you need out of it?
I like diamonds.
Okay, I'm thinking more zirconias than diamonds here. That Christie sign appeals to a broad range of people. Somebody that just wants one good sign in their house would put that up because the colors are beautiful on it.
I can't sell that. That's.
Well, you can't sell it, but you can sell it.
So I wouldn't say it's a one of a kind, but there's only a few of those around.
Chances of getting that are going to be slim to none.
Look at this stout group of men here. This photograph is the local New Brunswick tug-of-war team from 1899. I wonder if he'd part with that.
I don't think so. Good luck with that one.
What would you part with it for, Sheldon?
Well,
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't do that
I
to
can't
you.
get in too much trouble.
No, assuming you were going to sell it, what would you sell it for?
You know, $75 if I was gonna sell it.
I don't think Mart's gonna part with it, but I'd like to find out. I found one little thing out there.
St. John Tigers, right?
Yeah.
I'd part with it for the right price.
And the right price is...
$40.
Done.
Because
that's almost half of what Shelley said.
I've lost my
What did you say?
status.
Now this sign behind you here, the shield,
Cool.
the Union Jack.
Union Jack is really nice.
Back in 1939, when the king came to St. John, and they hung those on the buildings.
What would you want for that?
I'd say $7.50.
Oh,
really?
$7.50.
It's not always fair ball, but if you can find out what somebody paid for something, it may help you to buy it later on. What'd you have to pay to get it? We won't hold that against you.
$40.
Yeah, a little bit of a gouger, don't you think? $7.50? You paid $40 for it. That's just absolute gouging, bloodletting. I can't justify to myself why I would pay more than $200 for it. I don't know what the market is. Any porcelain sign in good condition's got to be worth $200.
How about $250 on the Union Jack? I can't go any lower than that.
Take it off, let me see the back.
Sure.
Okay, so it's got some age, there's no question about that.
Yeah.
You're killing me here. 2 1/4. 2 1/4.
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm now a monarchist. Ultimately, we settle at $225, which for that sign, we're gonna be able to make money on. As we were coming out of their house, I saw an anchor to the right.
It's a big one, isn't it?
Well, it's big, but it's not heavy. We've sold every anchor we've ever brought back from the Maritimes. You just don't see them out west. Anyone that's got a nautical room or a bar is gonna wanna throw that in the corner.
How about $2 a pound? We'll weigh it.
Let me, hold on, let me check this out again. What the heck, let's do that. We're always up for a gamble. Let's take it in and weigh it up.
Because we happen to now own a scale. Scale's already making us money.
$30, we'll take it. That's a great price.
All right, we're good with that.
I am so proud of Mark. I thought that he would not sell anything.
It was good to have the guys here. Like to have them back someday to buy some more stuff, for sure.
This should clean up okay and good for display. And we can put a price tag on the display itself.
Not sure what we're gonna do with that either, but it's cool.
Very.
That's a fabulous sign.
We'll make some money on that. I like that. It's an eye catcher.
Yeah. It's a porcelain sign. It's in good condition.
Should do okay on that one. Hey, that was a lot of fun.
It was.
Thanks, guys.
Great. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Today was great. Lots of laughs with Mark and Shelley.
Picked up a bunch of stuff that we'll be able to turn over quick.
Bye-bye.
Well, New Brunswick's been great. Really scenic, nice people, and I think we're bringing some good stuff back.
Got enough stuff. We're gonna make some money. Always love coming to New Brunswick.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you doing, Brooke?
We've got some good news for you guys.
What's that?
We sold all 4 of the pinball games.
Isn't that great?
I only half believe you because I only half believe anything you two say.
You guys didn't sell Tommy, did you?
Oh, come on. You know we would never do that to you, Scott.
Yeah.
We did sell the 3 of them.
What'd you get for them?
We got $3,500.
Hey, that's pretty good profit.
And the best part about that is my Tommy's a lot cheaper now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well done, you guys.
You go out picking and buy us some more stuff so we can sell it for you, all right?
We're on that.
Always picking.